11,210 pounds, new Montana High Country, 330 rear living here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. At the time of this filming, brand new revised floor plan. This is effectively, I like to think of it as a bit of a juiced up version of a 305 RL High Country from previous seasons. They each have their own little unique qualities, but this thing has a 43% larger bathroom than a Montana's really had before, other than their exclusive front bathroom. That's the only thing that's a little bit different for them. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, you can drop them in the description. You can give our team a call here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you want to see what we have in stock, how it is equipped, and what we're asking, that is one click away. Visit the link in the video description that says check for price and availability, and you'll be able to see all that good stuff yourself. So this is a member of the #1 selling series of fifth wheels ever. Not like Montana's the best seller from 50,000 and up. They're just the best selling fifth wheel, period, end of story, bar none. So why is that? And that's what I want to dig into here at Haylett RV, because we carry awesome fifth wheels like your Jayco North Points and Pinnacles and Eagles. Ooh, bright sunshine. We carry your Highland Ridges, Winnebagos, Rockwoods. What is it about these guys that is just punching through the mix? Why are they by far and away the most successful fifth wheel ever? I think the quality, structure, and longevity is one of the biggest factors to that. The fact that this has CNC routed walls and windows, which is an exceptionally uncommon facet in fifth wheel production. That is something at Keystone that's only also shared with the Fusion toy haulers that we carry here at Haylett RV. So, you know, big, nice feature there to give you that extra precision, which is part of the reason this is warranted for full-time living and has a full 3-year structural warranty, because they are built better to last longer, built stronger. One thing I do like about these up here, your little battery housing, but it's also large. This front compartment is large. You can actually put stuff in there. And if you do want to add a generator to these, the chassis is basically pre-punched so that you can do that. And that is something that we've done for folks here at Haylett RV before. It kind of varies model to model, so definitely give us a call for quotes on that. Like, we only do everything here at Haylett RV: hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, and everything in between. You know, RV delivery, it doesn't matter. So, fully painted nose cap, Montana, well, Keystone actually owns their own paint shop, so they don't have to outsource that, so they can control the cost of it, and they can quality control themselves in-house, so there's no finger pointing, you know, like, oh yeah, well, he screwed it up. No, he screwed it up, because that leaves you, the customer, in the middle. We don't like that. We're the largest standalone independent RV dealer in the state of Michigan. Taking care of customers before, like this, during, and after the sale is what has made us so successful, because we're not a big chain place. This is just our family's dealership. You see the big drop frame storage here in that fully enclosed, privatized, heated, protected docking center. But what I like to point out is the little details, because it's the touches that make Montana the best. Like the little sewer hose caddy right here. Just that extra little stuff to keep your sewer stuff away from your freshwater and your cooking stuff. Actually had one of a tech friend of mine who works for a manufacturer. I'm going to withhold names because I don't want to put anyone in position. But he sent me a picture of a RV he was working on where some folks had their sewer hose stored right up next to their like grill and their water hoses and stuff. And that's just cross-contamination city right there. So you see the high gloss walls on here, good looking. We've got a MORryde CRE 3000 rubber shock dampening suspension. That means compression rubber equalization. So that'll take some of the herky-jerky bumps and jolts out of this thing. Montana is and has been 0 degree rated since 2005. There are brands out there that want you to believe they have an R52 roof. That is just absolute nonsense. An R52 roof would have to be like 24 inches thick to give you an idea. There is no such thing as an R52 roof and an R38 floor in the RV business. If someone's trying to tell you that, it's because they're trying to distract you with smoke and mirrors instead of give you good, decent, honest information like we're doing here. Like last year, these had a fold-down cargo travel rack, but some people didn't want to use it. They didn't like it. So what Montana did, because they're awesome at listening to customer feedback, probably one of the reasons they're the most successful fifth wheel ever, they said, fine, we'll put a nice little 2-inch receiver hitch on the back here. So if you want to put a bike rack on, you can. If you want to put a cargo tray on, you can. Now you get to pick your own adventure and sort of like build your own idea of camping. Backup camera ready. We can do all that stuff for you here at Haylett RV, and actually not just a backup camera, but an observation camera, which means it can be used in motion so you can see behind you. We like to outfit our Montanas with king beds and second air conditioners. Those are optional pieces of equipment, may not necessarily be on every single one that we have. So this is one 330 rear living Montana here at Haylett RV, not necessarily the 330 Montana here at Haylett RV. Always check our website or call our guys to get clarification on that. All your windows open for ventilation, including the sofa side and slide side windows to give you that excellent airflow that you want and need. Montana is also very good at putting like max size windows everywhere they can. And this is where I think this floor plan really trounces the old 305 rear living. Not that, I mean, that is an awesome floor plan. For under 30, for like 35 feet, you can get a Montana, big luxury equipped fifth wheel. Flipping the slides like this and extending the bathroom, it did make this RV larger. But now look at all the windows that we have on the camping side of our RV, not on the off side of our RV. Now these are anti-slam friction hinged entry doors. Now not only is that a 30-inch wide entry door, but it's also a 6.5 foot tall residential height walk-in door. And that is something most brands don't talk about, because that is something most brands don't have, is a taller entry door. How cool is that? Because again, Montana is made for more of that residential use and living. Now your high country is your price sensitive and weight sensitive Montana, as opposed to Big Brother Montana proper, which is feature sensitive and not quite as price or weight sensitive. So they use the lighter weight aluminum, I call boat dock style steps. What I love about those, because my boots are wet stomping around. It rained here last night, as you can kind of tell from the ground. But my feet don't slip and slide when I'm on these things like steel steps. I enjoy that. Now you see the big double magnet latch on the baggage compartment here. Makes that just super easy to get in and out of. Automatic leveling with hitch height memory, so that when you are ready to back under this thing with your vehicle, it remembers exactly what height it needs to be so that it knows where to drop down to. But that's not all. Let's take a peek at the interior. I think it's actually the interior of the Montana High Countries that I consider most improved, although almost every single facet of the Montana High Country family was touched and revised this past season. Man, just dynamite knockout look. It qualifies for every definition of luxury fifth wheel and then some. And again, 11,210 pounds, that is so reasonable on weight. We have mid-size fifth wheels, mid-profile fifth wheels that are heavier than that. And here, this thing, big triple slide with 43% larger bathroom that we're going to get to in a minute, comes in at only 11,210 pounds. This is the Traveler's Montana, as opposed to the like park and live it in it Montana. Not that you can't do that with this, it's just that this is lighter and easier for traveling. So let's start at the top. I don't want to miss anything. I've got a lot to cover. So here above the kitchen, where you're going to do your cooking and generate heat, they have a Max Air power ceiling vent fan with handy wall controller located right next to me. So you can always get good airflow and heat exhaust. There is a privacy shade for that skylight up there in case you just don't want that extra light, like maybe you got a migraine, or maybe you live where it's hot and you need that thing closed down. Now this has whisper quiet centrally ducted air conditioning in the living area so that you get a nice, cool, but quiet living experience. The whisper quiet AC systems are 70 to 90% quieter than traditional RV ducted systems. That is a huge difference. It is a huge, huge difference. You also saw that residential ceiling fan up top providing some great cyclical airflow, whether you're using the air conditioner or just the windows. We'll come back to the kitchen. I want to move over here to the living area. The big trifold hide-a-bed sleeper sofa in the back that can open up to, I guess there's different size sleeper sofas in the business. I guess I'd call that the king sleeper sofa. It doesn't actually measure out to a king, but it's the bigger one. And you still maintain side stands with power outlets over here, so if you have phone chargers and whatnot, Montanas will take care of you. We have the diesel pusher style roller shades, and these will just absolutely black out the sun. And with both the Valences and Lambrequins boxing in that window, you're not going to have that sun bleed from the side of the window. It's amazing. The sun comes, you know, the rays of that sunshine come from a million miles away, and they can always manage to hit you right in the eyeball when you're waking up in the morning, can't they? Isn't that just amazing? So easy viewing swing out HD TV right here with your Furrion electronic set. What I like about Furrion stuff is because the TV, the entertainment center behind that glass panel down there, they're all Furrion, so they talk to one another. If you pop a DVD in, the TV will kick over to DVD mode. And that big 34-inch electric space heating fireplace is all the rage this year. Everybody and their brother is going to that thing. The slides in Montana's on your main deck, whether it's a high country or Montana proper here at Haylitz, they are all 6.5 foot tall full walk-in slide outs. So you can get that big expansive feel. But again, one of the things that I like about it is not just a big feel, but all those windows, all those beautiful windows giving you that look out to your adventure. And again, the windows in this model, they're all on the camp side of the RV. And especially when you're sitting here in this power reclining theater seat, directly across from that HD TV, this is where you're really going to enjoy it. What I like about these power recliners is if you want to kick your feet like halfway up, you can. With the traditional manual ripcord style, which there's nothing wrong with that, you're either up or down. Man, all those windows, and I like that I can see if someone's standing on my steps, knocking on my door, I can see that from here. Or you can pull the shades down and, you know, no one's going to bother you. Little detail stuff too, like there's switches for the lights in the slide outs of the Montanas here at Haylitz. Not every brand has stuff like that. Some do, some most certainly do, but not all of them do. And again, when it comes to, you know, materials, like the hardwood slide fascia, like the one-piece floor decking, well, this is a high country, so this actually has laminated floors, and that's part of where your weight savings is coming from, whereas Big Montana has a constructed floor. It allows for more insulation. This is still 0 degree rated, but Big Montana will actually achieve a little bit better camp rating. So, freestanding table and chairs, you see this all the time in couples campers. It does have a little extension leaf here, so if you are going to invite guests over, you have plenty of places and elbow room for everybody. Of course, solid surface countertops with a recessed stainless sink, because what RV in this category would not have that? I really can't imagine an RV in this category not having that. I love all the little indirect lighting they've added to these too. It's an awesome night light, but it really just, it just sparks it up a little bit. It just gives it that little nudge that it needs. Also, here on this island, I don't want to gloss over this, it's a big island. And they went with an asymmetrical sink setup, but it's fantastic. So you've got a normal size sink on the right with that flush mount hard surface cover on it, and then you've got the giant farmhouse sink in addition. Some people say, well, I like the big sink. Some people say, well, I like the double sink. Well, the Montana High Country here at Haylitz gives you both. Now, while we're looking at this island, you can see that you have built-in waste receptacle, and you have 5 full extension drawers built right into the island alone. Not to mention additional drawer below the stove with extra cabinetry around it, and additional drawers on your little entry bureau over here. You've got all kinds of awesome storage in this. But someone's saying so far, yeah, but no pantry. Well, of course, they figured that out. You don't become the #1 in fifth wheels, you know, by forgetting things like, I don't know, a pantry. Residential size microwave. Now, what I like about this is how much big open space there is on both sides of the microwave, on both sides of that flush mount stove. Because when you're in the kitchen and you're standing here working, you know, it's nice because it feels big, you don't feel cramped, you've got storage all around you. But as you look down, you see that you've got prep space on both sides of that stovetop with power outlets on both sides for appliances. So toasters, blenders, whatever, it only does everything here. We do like to equip these with the gas electric traveling fridge, because if you suffer a power loss, it has an automatic changeover where it'll kick over to gas and you won't lose anything. Plus, this is better for traveling. The residential refrigerators have a disappointing service record when it comes to being frequently bounced down the road. So that's something that, being a very in tune service dealership, we've kind of caught on to. You know, when they first came out, everyone's like, oh, residential fridges, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, which, funnily enough, sliced bread is the greatest thing since Betty White. You can Google that, that's true. My point is, we want to make sure that, I mean, you can't not sell a Montana. If you can't sell a Montana, there's something wrong with you. We want to make sure it's the best Montana possible, the best fifth wheel possible from our family's dealership here at Haylett RV, because we are a family-run outfit. I'm one of the owner's boys. I've been through every factory from Middlebury to Elkhart and Goshen, Topeka, Millersburg, and everything in between. That is the heart of this business. I've seen the factory tours, the brands we carry and the ones we don't. I've seen them with and without the skin. I can tell you unequivocally which ones the folks care about building and don't. Now my brother, our service manager, he's the one that takes care of this stuff in the event that it does need to come back. And that being said, we don't see a lot of Montanans back for anything but winterizations. This, I can't say enough about. It's small, it's simple, but a coat closet right when you walk in the door. Why is this such a hard feature to get in the RV industry, especially fifth wheels where you spend all that money? And a very hidden command center here. And all of your like exterior switches are backlit. So from inside your RV, you can see what things are operating outside. Stepping upstairs, this has the melt-away bathroom door. What I like about it is you can just continue to walk upstairs. You don't have to go backwards. But this bathroom, yeah, buddy, this is 43% larger than the bathrooms that Montana has been building, again, with the sole exception of their big front master bathroom. It has that big double lavatory. That's a thermal foil press membrane countertop here in the bathroom, so that you can splash water around to your heart's content with dual big sinks. And I love how they shoved the sink fixture off into the corner so that it's not like constantly in the way of your hands. Porcelain foot flush stool, big shower. Now I've had people say, yeah, but the bathroom or the shower door is on the wrong side. You know, I have to kind of snake my way through. No, this is just the traveling arrangement. You can disable this lock when you're at your destination, slide that over, and bang, now suddenly we have this big, easy entry, seamless, one-piece molded fiberglass shower with its own seating area and full walk-in height. And then you realize, oops, let me close that door. Here, there we go. You've got awesome storage here. You've got great dedicated bathroom storage. And what I love is that they didn't go stupid with this. They didn't go too big with it. You can put plenty of towels and toilet paper and shampoos and stuff in here, but you still have room for that coat closet behind that partition wall. So they made sure that inside and outside the bathroom played really nice with one another. Now when I back up here, you are treated to the fact that this just has all kinds of awesome space. If there's two of you living in this and you need dual space to get ready in the morning, you are going to love the 330 Rear Living High Country, Montana here at Haylett RV. I am mean in the morning. I am grumpy. I do not get along well with anyone or anything. My wife and I understand one another. She's not much different. That's a lot of us are that way. So having the separate lavatories here is something I think would be great. And just all kinds of drawer space, additional storage below here. I mean, just to give you an idea, you know, that's not like just the impression of a drawer. That's a real drawer. And notice how they fully finish their drawer sides on here so it's not Splinterville. Moving up to the master bedroom. The master bed up here is very much almost nearly identical to every other high country you've really ever seen, and that is a good thing. You've got the full storage below the 70 by 80 king bed. Now up here, remember, king bed and second air conditioner that we're looking at right now, those are optional pieces of equipment. This is a sample video. This may not be the exact one we have in stock. Now this is our preferred equipment loadout, but maybe we sold out of these quickly and maybe we needed something else. How good and clean does that front wall look? They didn't have to spend a ton of money on it. Like, I actually love the fact that this is just a clean, simple door right there to that big washer dryer prepped area. Now as we come up here, little details again. Instead of cheap little latches, they have like positive latch systems so that this thing can't fly open in here. My battery must be getting low. I gotta, man, I've been cooking through these batteries. So again, big washer dryer prep space. I love that big breeze window, which I've of course partially covered with that door. And directly across from the bed, we've got our bedroom entertainment center, and even that TV swings out for easy viewing. And this is a pretty big, generous dresser. Those extra two little drawers on top, those are things I see some brands cut out to save a little weight, a little money, a little time, a little effort. Montana doesn't cut corners. They just make them smarter. They just build them smarter. That's the best way I can say it. So, doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you're looking to travel, if you're looking for, 3/4 tons and up, I'm not going to recommend anything like this on a half ton, although I have seen, dealerships put people on the road in something this size in a half ton. That's just absolute nonsense. Don't do that. And that's another thing here at Haylets, guys. We're not going to get you killed. We're not going to put you into a stupid, bad, dangerous situation just to make a sale. You know, if what you're looking for is simple, better, easy, honest, decent. You found it. Give us a call. Doesn't matter where you live. I don't care if you're in California, Texas, Arizona, Maine, Florida, Coldwater, Michigan, where we're located. We will make this happen. We put deals together. We are the largest independent dealer in the state, and that doesn't happen by losing deals. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.